Hello, and welcome back to the second part of my Professor Layton and the Pandora's box playthrough. Not bugs. Yeah, and I will just continue where I stopped, which was finding the dog and finding Flora, who has the dog. Story so far. In the course of their search, the professor begins to suspect that Tom might not be human, but canine. This realization reminds the pair of a girl they saw who was holding a dog. In order to confirm his suspicion, the professor and Luke set out to search the train for the girl. Last time I was told that my music is a little bit too loud, so I now toned it down a bit. If it is too silent, I will just change it again. And also my microphone was picking up weird stuff, so I changed a few settings, so now it should be way better. But let's find the girl with the small dog who's totally not Flora. Let's see. Chimley! Oh, this guy's new. Hello, who are you? Look at that, you've managed to solve at least 12 puzzles. I applaud you heartily. I can see how I could dislike a couple of ardent puzzle solvers like yourselves. Let's be pals, eh? So that would have been a roadblock, I'm guessing. If I hadn't solved at least 12 puzzles, I have solved 19. In the last game, I think there was only 2 roadblocks with puzzle amounts, maybe? Oh, I had to just click on them again. Okay. What about... this puzzle is going to keep me up all night. Oh, sorry, what was... Sorry about that. What's with you two? What can I do for you? We're looking for a young lady with a small dog. Have you seen anyone fitting that description? Now, the music is a bit loud for me. Yeah, I remember seeing someone like that pass by. I think she was heading to the back of the train. Thank you very much. We'll just be on our way. Now hold it right there, Top Hat. You're wearing a top hat yourself. I see how it is. Get old Goosely to answer your question and then scoot off without a word. I told you what you wanted to know, so the way I see it, you should at least lend a man a hand. I'm terribly sorry, sir. I didn't realize you required our help. How may I be of service? A friend gave me this puzzle because I love art, but maybe you have a better luck with it than I have. Fancy giving it a go? My English today is just rubbish. Clouds and sky. 30 picarets. A man on the train shows you a picture he's painted. Let's say this picture has a total area of 10. Can you work out how much of it is made up of clouds compared to the area that's made up of sky? Don't think you need to guess the answer. There's a definite method you can use to work this out. How much of the area is sky and how much is cloud? What? Okay, total area of 10. So... Ah, wait. I see these. So what happens if I connect them? Okay, so... Let's say this is 10. So there's at least... So this is 2. This one and this one. Is completely blue. And the rest is 50-50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Divided by 2 is 4. 4 and 6. Right? So 6 sky and 4 clouds. Is that it?
And now to test my theory.
Yes, okay. Nice. I wasn't sure if there were actual 50%, but... Ah yeah, nice job. The key here is to use the screws on the frame to divide the picture. Once you do that, it should be clear that the B and F, C and I, D and G and E and H are all simply pairs of the same drawing with the colors reversed. This means that in those 8 areas there are 4 squares worth of cloud and 4 of skies. The remaining 2 squares A and J are completely blue, so the totals are 6 squares of sky and 4 squares of cloud. Nice. Ah, so that's how you do it. You've got quite a head on your shoulders, don't you? Now, as far as that girl you were asking about, she's probably on the observation deck behind me. Last time I said I do remember one scene where we meet Flora on the observation deck, so that's probably this. Flora, my girl, how you doing?
Excuse me.
Not a scarf.
Hey, it's you!
Yes, I had the sneaking suspicion that it was you who was tailing us.
Don't call her you, she has a name.
Laura, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. It's just... Well, you see, I just didn't want to be all alone again.
Professor?
She's coming with us.
What lies ahead could be dangerous.
Huh?
Who did he leave her with, to
You'll
be
have to
fair?
Extra careful. All right.
Yeah?
Daughter acquired, let's go. I was like, did he leave her all alone? Like, I'm guessing she's living with them. So did I just leave her alone? Did I not, like, had a... I don't know how old she is, like 14? Maybe? 15? No, not 15, probably. I don't know how old Flora is, to be honest. But she can't be, like, she's not an older teen, so I would say she'd need someone... If they go for a while, someone should look after Flora, right? Whoever that was is either left behind or they left her all alone, which is not good, Layton. Of course, the dog we saw earlier. Quick, grab him. Tom. To think we were chasing after a dog all along. Right you are, Luke. Now let's get him back to his owner. Do you mind if I tag along with you? Of course not. Come along now. Flora is not traveling with you. Yeah. I like Flora. I'm so sad that she got, like, shafted after the third game. It's also really interesting that, like, the spin-off game and the sequel game invented quote-unquote children for Layton. Spoiler for the spin-off games and stuff. And it's like, why do that if you already had Flora, who could have served as like a pseudo daughter or like an adopted daughter or something like that? Why invent new characters? Did I not have the right to Flora or something? Especially Catriel was really weird, but also like oh, what's his name from the Layton brother mystery rooms. Yeah, that guy was also like his son in quotation marks, so it's like, why? Layton just goes around and adopts people, like stuff that works, I guess. Oh, it's a miracle, you're alright, my sweet little Tommy Wommy, I've missed you so, my baby, my boy. This is Tom. We were under the impression that we were searching for a boy, not a mutt with a fancy haircut. How dare you compare my darling Tompkins to some common street mongrel? Lost dogs are no matter for Scotland Yard. Next time he goes missing, find him yourself. Blimey, some folks have an ounce of sense. Come on, Barton, we got a real case to solve. Yes, sir, Inspector. Don't you walk away from me. I want to have a word with you about your atrocious manners. Well, enough of that. Welcome back, sweetie. Where did my little Tompkins run off to today? He's such a darling that I feared someone might have kidnapped him and held him for ransom. Maybe we should keep Flora's involvement in Tom's disappearance to ourselves? Good idea, my boy. Beep. I do believe a reward is in order. Here, I know it's quite generous, but I insist. You got a new hamster toy. What did I get? I hear we'll be making a stop in a quaint village by the name of Dropstone. How much longer until we get there, Professor? I'm not entirely sure. Why don't we rest until we get there? That should make the time pass faster. And they went to sleep. Oh. One mystery already solved. It turns out that Tom isn't a child. It was originally thought, but rather Babette's pet dog. It would seem that Babette's affection for Tom is so deep that she considers him to be much more than just a pet. Pets are family. But please don't tell Scotland Yard you're looking for a boy when you're looking for a dog. Does she have a puzzle now? No. I know it's quite a gift, yes. Okay, what did I get? What did she give me? Hamster. A house. Your hamster is attracted to this adorable little house when it's within 3 spaces of him, but he will always ignore it in favor of an apple if there's one nearby. Okay, so I put it here, then I exercise.
Got any snacks around here? Don't hold out on me.
Wow, this... I still don't like the voice of this hamster. Why do you sound like that? So now you go 6 steps, which is not enough, the goal is 8. Also, that's not a snack, that's a house. Is it like a edible house? Why does it vanish? Pet house. Camera, we also got a new camera piece. Yeah, I don't know. There, I guess. Need more pieces for that. Return to your room and rest. Say, Flora, where have you been hiding all this time? Well, until I found that little dog, I've just been relaxing in my room. Really? You got your own room? Sure I do. It's in the middle one in the 3rd carriage. Wow, you do know that's the room right next to ours, don't you? You were just a wall away from us and we never as much as suspected you were there. It would seem that my powers of observation are rather rusty. Yeah, you didn't even understand that that was Flora. Your observation is really not that good. My word, why has the train stopped? What's going on? Samuel, you dolt, what did you do this time? Hey, boss man, just chill out. There's a broken train, like, just sitting on the tracks. Until we can move that thing out of the way, we're not going anywhere, man. Then get your rears in gear. Move it now. I won't have your laziness tarnish the voluntary brand. But trains are heavy, man. How am I supposed to move it? I will not hear excuses, especially not from a layabout conductor like you who barely earns English, earns his keep. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. Okay, I give it a shot. Just turn it down a notch, uncle. Uncle, also that's his uncle. That's the guy he stole the camera from. Okay. I might be your uncle, but I'm also president of this railway, and I demand you address me as such. Okay, alright, sure, whatever you say, your majesty. Hi, what's the problem, mister? Bah, I'm too nice to that indolent scruffed nephew of mine. All the louse does is complain. What seems to be the problem here? Oh, sorry, Mr. Passenger. See, there's this giant freight train parked on the tracks and it's blocking our way. Clearing the tracks is gonna take some time, so sit back while with something fizzy and wait. I see. Can I lend you a hand? For real? Oh yeah, that'd be way helpful. You think you can find a way to move the train blocking the tracks so we can, like, get moving? Step aside now. We are not going anywhere until the train moves off the track. Hello, Mr. Until we get this train out of the way, the Voluntary Express isn't going anywhere. Train swap. Swap the positions of the 2 trains along the tracks. Move the carriage one at a time and make sure that the number by the side of the track matches the numbers on each carriage. Okay. So first the 1 here. I can get the 2 there. And I can get the 3 there. But then I'm... Oops. I have to sort that like that. And I also accidentally switched 2 and 3. Oops. Now it works. Took a little more than it should have been, but worked.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
That's right. Now hurry back to the train. It's behind schedule as it is. Hopefully we should now be able to continue on our journey. Looks like we're good to go. Give me just a second, we'll be up and running again. Choo-choo! We're finally moving again. It shouldn't be too much longer before we arrive in Dropstone. I wonder if we'll find any useful information there. I hope so. Round part. Looks like a part of the camp. Oh, I missed a lot of puzzles. Oops. Oops. Gotta check that out. Choo-choo. Dropstone. Quaint little village. Man, that really is a fancy train. We have arrived. Welcome to Dropstone. Oh, it's a festival. 50th anniversary. Nice. Chapter 2. The country village of Dropstone. The train's looking pretty trash, so we are stopping here for repairs. We've got at least 3 hours till we'll be ready to roll, so why don't you catch the local sign? A capital idea. Besides, who knows what information we might stumble upon in the village. We decided to take a look at the town. Do you have a puzzle? No. I'm telling you, man, the sleepy little farming place is like the chillest place on earth. My the boss, is wandering around the village, so it is that inspector dude. The village is celebrating its 50th anniversary right now, so I bet there's tons of stuff to do. If I weren't stuck working, I'd definitely go check it out myself. So the village was founded only 50 years ago? That's quite young for a settlement in these parts. And it's so peaceful here that I really can't believe we'll find any clues about the illusion box. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure of that, Luke. Remember, one of the first rules of puzzle solving is that the answer is often in the unlikeliest of places. Right as always, Professor. I'll be sure to keep an eye peeled for clues. Hello, Mr. Beluga. Well, Mr. Layton, how are you enjoying your time here in Dropstone? It is delightful. Every once in a while, it's nice to leave the city and enjoy the countryside. The air is so fresh and clean. It must be nice to live here all the time. I'm so jealous. And so you should be, young man. There's something about this place that makes you feel like a new man. And with the village celebrating its 50th anniversary today, our timing couldn't be better. Come to think of it, your Voluntary Express turned 50 this year, didn't it? Quite a coincidence. Yes, indeed, it did. Sheer coincidence, of course. Of course. Coincidence. Still, it could have been fun to have a double anniversary celebration here at the festival. Well, we already had a grand 50th anniversary celebration planned at the exclusive venue in London. Oh, is that so? Well, I'm sure your party will be on par with the excellence of your train. It will, and on that note, I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. Good day to you, Mr. Layton. Good day to you too, Mr. Beluga. My, it's already a year since she passed away. Time truly does fly by. She? Probably his wife, right? Or his daughter? Or it was a woman, I remember. I mean, she just said she, but I don't remember how they were related. Who do you think he was talking about, Professor? I haven't the slightest idea, Luke. Granny Riddle. Hello. Fancy seeing you laddies out and about. Me? They booted me off the train until they fix it. If you're after a few puzzles to pass the time, just take a peek inside my shack of wonders. I'll be here until I can get back on the train. So just come by if you get a hanker for puzzles. I will actually just do that because I missed so many puzzles. It's puzzle time. 008. Luke's big dinner. Luke, are you sure you can really eat all that? You put in quite an order there. No problem, Professor. I'll clean my plate and still have room for more. It's no wonder the professor is concerned, as Luke ordered cost twice as what his own did. Below you can see all the items the two ordered, along with their prices. Touch the prices of the item that Luke ordered. Okay. So those two cost 20. Those cost 30. Okay. 20, 30. This is also 30. And this is 25. So in total it's 105. So if Luke order cost twice what his own order did. I need a calculator. Oh boy. Math. 105. I mean, if I divide it by 3, it's 35. So if Luke's cost double as the professor's did, his cost 70. And the professor costs 35. 70 and 35. Because together that's 105 and 70 is double of 35, right? Right. So how can I get 35 and 70? How do I get 35? I definitely need... I can't get it with the 25. Right. So I want 70 and I want 35. Oh boy. This is 30. That doesn't help me. Let's just start adding random stuff. So 17 plus 30 is plus 13. That's because they all come down to 30. Because like this is 30, this is 30, this is 25, and this is 20. That would be the easy math. Because these things generally don't require advanced math. So it's generally something obvious. What if I do... How do I get to 35? Let's see. 14 plus 17 is 31. That's 4 off. I can't get 4 off. 14 plus 13 is 27. Plus 8 is 35. There we go. So this is what a professor ate. So Luke ate these 4, I think. Right?
And now to test my theory.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Simple math is not easy. Good work. If you calculate the total bill, you'll see that the meal costs £105. Knowing the total, Luke must have ordered £70 worth of food and the professor 35 worth. Once you've got those numbers, the rest is easy. You say the rest is easy. That was the hardest part. Are you sure you didn't order too much? Nope. This stew is great and the steak is delicious too. Poor Layton. Layton has to pay for everything because Luke doesn't have an income. How much does being an archaeologist professor pay? But to be fair, Layton also ate 2 meals. I mean, Luke ate 3 meals. But that's still a lot of food. Stacked glasses. The owner of a 4-star restaurant assigned a young waiter to the task of stacking glasses in a decorative way. Eager to please, the waiter immediately draws 5 separate designs and shows them to the owner. The owner takes one glance at the designs and with a look of irritation turns to the boy and cries, This design is preposterous. What were you thinking? Which of the 5 designs is the owner talking about? So E would work. Because you can stack them like this. Because they have like... That's stackable. This one should also work. This one doesn't work. Because this one would stand on there. So it's D. Right? Yeah, okay. Because you can't put it in between 2 glasses. That doesn't work in real life. Yeah. Exactly right. The restaurant owner was talking about sketch D. If you look closely, you can see that the first and second row of glasses couldn't possibly be arranged in the manner depicted. The simple 2D sketch did take into account the rim of the glasses. On your plate. Ready, set, go. Oh boy. The plate in front of you bears a mark made up of two equilateral triangles. Man, is that a word? One inside the other. Can you work out how many times bigger the large triangle is than the smaller one? Oh boy. Memo. Boop. I want to move it. So let's try drawing that triangle in... Is it like 4 times? Would that fit? I think that's too big. Nope, not drawing a star. Like if I turn that like this, this, and this, would that fit in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times? Is it just... How did the game see that as a 4? Wow, okay. That's right. If you imagine that the small triangle is inverted as shown, it should only take a moment for you to realize that 4 small triangles would fit into the large square. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if that would fit, but apparently it does fit. The train journey. Number 19. Oh boy, another math one. A number of people are on the train. At the first station, the train pulls into 1/6 of the people on board get off. At the next station, 1/5 of the remaining passengers get off. This pattern continues so that at the next station, 1/4 gets off, then 1/3, and then 1/2, and then at the final station, all remaining passengers get off the train. Assuming no one got on the train during the journey, what is the lowest number of people who could have been on the train when it set out? 6. No? Because 1/6 of the people on board get off. At the next station, 1/5 of... Yeah, because it's one person less. So it's 1/5 automatically. And then it's 1/4, and then it's 1/3, and then the last person gets off. People who could have been on the train. I was thinking for a second if the conductor counts or something like this, but it's 6. Right?
Just leave it to me.
Yes, okay. Don't make it complicated, it's just easy thought. Yeah. 1/6, 1/5, 1/2, 0. If you assume the train started out with 6 passengers, then only 1 person would have to get off at each station. This puzzle can be really tough if you don't remember to reduce the number of people remaining on the train at each station along the way. Pass it on. 21, 20 picarets. 8 people are playing a communication game, Stille Post it's called in English. In this game, 1 player has to get their message across to 7 other people. It takes 1 minute to pass along the message, and each time the message is spoken, it can only have 1 recipient. Using these rules, what is the shortest amount of time required for the message to pass to all 7 other players? Wait, 8 people are playing the communication game in this game. What? Takes 1 minute to pass along the message, and each time the message is spoken, it can only have 1 recipient. Am I overcomplicating this again? So first person, 1 minute. Second person, 2 minutes. Third person, 3 minutes. Fourth person, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because you don't have to tell it back to the first person. Because they already know. There has to be a trick. Takes 1 minute to pass along the message to each time the message is spoken. Can only have one recipient. Using these rules, what is the shortest amount? Why is it not just... My first thought it is 7. But that would be too easy. I'm gonna guess 7. But there has to be a trick. I think this is a trick question. Yeah. Okay, what is the trick? Are you sure you're not being led astray by the wording of the puzzle? Yes, I am led astray by the puzzle, I know. Okay, 8 people are playing a communication game. 1 player has to get their message across to 7 other people. It takes 1 minute to pass along the message. And each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. Using these rules, what is the shortest amount of time required for the message to pass to all 7 other players? 8 people... Yeah, it's... Why is it not 7? Because it can only have one recipient. Takes 1 minute to pass along the message, and each time the message is spoken. Requires for the message to pass to all 7 players. I mean, I guess they could just write it down on a piece of paper and I could read it. But that would be cheating, right? Oop, microphone. That would be cheating. Why is it not 7? I don't understand. Is it just 6? Is there a way to, like, cheat the last one?
This should do the trick.
No. That was just a guess. Okay.
That's one possibility.
But I should actually try to figure it out. Is it just 1 minute? What is the shot of the... No, it's... Give me a hint. Each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. What do you need to remember here is that any one person can only spread the message to one other person at a time. Okay. So... This is 1 minute. But then those 2 can spread it to 2 people, so that's 2 minutes. And then those 4 can pass it to the other 4 people. So that's 4 minutes. 3 minutes. Right. 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, so it's 3 minutes. The hint was helpful.
To test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yeah. Very nice. If the original messenger spreads the word as shown above, the game can be completed in 3 minutes. During that time, the original messenger can tell 3 people the message, and the people who hear the message within the first 2 minutes can go on to become messengers themselves. When an emergency arises, information network structure in the above fashion can help to get the word out faster. Oh, I got another piece for the camera. Camera! 2 new pieces. So this is definitely the optical part here. So this can't go there anymore. So this has to go somewhere else. This also can't really fit there. I have to build around that camera part. That doesn't seem right, but otherwise it doesn't really fit. I will just leave it like that for now and see what else I get. Hint coins! I need new hint coins because I used them. Hint coins, hidden coins. Hidden puzzles. Hint coins. Oh, no. Didn't want to go in there. Oh, I didn't check for hint coins on the first screen. I have to go back. Also, I didn't check for hidden puzzles here. Oh, okay. Look at this poster, Professor. This reminds me of a puzzle. Yes, yes, it's quite lovely. Look, oh, but there's something quite odd about the picture. What do you mean, Professor? A dramatic farewell. Train stations are especially good places for dramatic farewells, aren't they? Below is a painting of a man and a woman bidding each other a tearful goodbye. Somewhere within this painting, however, is a single unrealistic detail. Find and circle the detail. An unrealistic detail. Okay. Oop. I always accidentally tap the microphone. An unrealistic detail. Here's to have a bag. The moon is out. Oh wait, is it how do old train windows open? Oh boy. Do old train windows even open? I don't know how old this train is. I'm guessing it is that.
Just leave it to me.
Yes, okay.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
There we go. Well spotted. Where the man in the painting to open the window as shown above, the frame would go through the roof. Okay, that was not what I thought. I thought train windows didn't open that way. I haven't opened a train window. Because nowadays they can just... You have like the little small window in the top that you can like open in Germany. Open like it, not fully, but like only like a little... Kippen in German. Like you have a little space in between, but you don't open the full window. So you can't open the window like this. These days, most trains have windows that only open partially. Yeah, that of course that's to modern air condition. Thanks to modern air condition, a good number of trains have been fitted with windows that don't open at all. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that was my thought. I knew there was something strange about that picture. Another piece for the camera. Nice. Wow, you can't see mountain like those in London, that's true. Train... Another train puzzle? No? Okay. No more train puzzles. Hello, mister. Oh, and who do we have here? Visitors from out of town. Indeed we are. We are traveling on the Voluntary Express, but we have stopped here for repairs. If you're here for repairs, there's only one place you could be headed, am I right? Only one place we could be headed? What do you mean, sir? Oh, I was just thinking out loud. Yep, just talking to myself, forget about it. Here, did you notice the festival that's going on today here in Dropstone? Today marks the 50th year since the founding of our village. Make sure to get in on the fun. Full swing celebration. Hint coin, hint coin. Oh, there's a hint coin. I'm clicking, I'm clicking. Nothing here, nothing here. Okay, let's go. Wow, look at all the stuff there is to do. I've never been to a festival before. It's wonderful. Oh, that's right, Flora. I've forgotten you grew up in that little... that was just last game, Luke. Well, now is your chance to make up for lost time. Let's explore. Yes, let's. Where should we go first? Oh, let's look at the booth over there. I want to see what they've got. Wait for me. You two watch where you're running. You're liable to crash into something. Now, Layton is... Oh, it's Don Paolo. Don Paolo's back. No. Puzzle? Look at all the fruits and veg in that car. It probably belongs to the person running that little stand. Oh, but it looks like one of the wheels is dented. It must make it difficult to move. Oh yeah, but it's a real pain. Oh, but you know, that reminds me of a puzzle about a dented wheel. Flora, no, it's spreading! The warped wheel. What the heck? In the back of the train yard, there's an old warped wheel lying on the ground as shown below, while no longer functional. The wheel is interesting because when rolled on a flat surface, its axle traces a funny pattern if you look at it from the side. Of the 5 diagrams below, which one depicts the actual path of the axis? Okay. So this goes down. Then down. Then this is top. And then it goes back up. And then it repeats. So it's B.
Here goes.
Nope. Okay. I was incorrect.
That wasn't right.
I tried to imagine it. Okay. No, not quit. So it starts top. Then it goes down. Like that. And then it goes back. Wait, no, what? Okay, let's draw the wheel. So then that is here. And then this goes here. And then it goes back up, but here it like does the little bump. Like a little bump. And it then goes back up. So it does like wee. So it does A.
Here goes.
Yes, okay.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Yeah. Oh, exactly my drawing. That's right, diagram A correctly traces the path of the axle on the wheel. As the wheel rolls. Man, English sentences today is not my strong suit. You probably wouldn't see this wheel on a train anytime soon, but it would be fun to watch it bounce around. That's right, Luke, you sure worked on that out quickly. If you've got any more puzzles, I've got the answer. I'm impressed you know a puzzle like that. I never heard that one before. Well, I try my best to impress the professor. Aw, you're so cute. I hope Flora's in a new game. I miss Flora. What are all these arrows for? Oh, that's a fairground game. Ha there, Squids. You try a hand at this game of mine? I tell you what, since business is so slow right now, the first try is on me. Free game. Gosh, really, mister? Come on, Flora. We can try together. What are we playing? Which arrow? A bag of sweets dangles from one of the 3 arrows attached to the wall, assuming that all 3 arrows are perfectly straight. Which arrow is connected to the sweets? Oop. Wait. Straight line, straight line. That's straight enough. So this C. You might think it's B, but it's C.
Just leave it to me.
No, it's not. Did I trace it wrong?
That wasn't right.
Yeah, I fell right into the trap. Wait, did I see the description wrong? No. So is it B? Oh, it's so hard to trace a straight line on this. What if I trace it back? Oops. Still comes out to C for me. Okay, I say it's B. And it's probably A.
Let's see
No,
if
it's B,
this
okay.
works. Piece of cake.
Good eye. Arrow B is the one attached to the sweets. This puzzle is an example of the famous, oh god, Poggendorf optical illusion, where diagonal line is practically obscured by a straight shape. The viewer tends to not be able to accurately determine which of the lines on the right is the connotation of the one on the left. Nicely done, Shorty. Here's a little something for that fine performance. Really? Gosh, thank you. Piece of rubbish for you. Where's my sweets? I thought I was getting sweets. I could have made it sweets for the hamster, but I guess he's trying to lose weight, not gain weight. Believe me, if you don't have fun now, you'll regret it tomorrow. Hello, lady. We're doing some top secret festival preparation here, so you can't come in yet, okay? Okay. Let's go to the right. Hint coins. Give me them hint coins. Give me them hint puzzles. Look at this crazy looking tree, Professor. It's all warped. With a structure like that, it must be quite old. I wonder how long it's been here. Oh look, our little conversation reminded me of a puzzle. I now care to hear it. Why not? Trees on an old road. The country road you see here is decorated with a single straight row of trees, each a set distance from its neighbor. Of the 5 trees labeled A to E, which 2 trees have the greatest distance between them? Study the image carefully and draw a line between the letters of the 2 trees you have chosen. Wait. Of the 5 trees labeled A to E, which 2 trees have the greatest distance between it? Isn't it A and E? Right?
Just leave it to me.
Okay. For a second there I thought I was dumb.
Piece of cake.
That's right, no matter how you look at it, trees A and E clearly have the greatest distance between them. Okay, got it. Trick question. Perhaps I should have prepared something a bit more challenging for you, Luke. Well, we'll save that for the next time. For now, let's continue our walk about the village. Your hamster toy. Which means the hamster can finally reach his goal. This tiny stump attracts the hamster if he's within 3 spaces of it. However, if an apple is also within 3 spaces, the hamster always goes for the apple instead. So let's go for the apple first, then we get this, and then we get this. Exercise! I actually need to I still hate his voice. I actually need to exercise today. I'm not doing my quota. I have to do the 3 hour... not 3 hours. The hour of exercise today. Oh, was it not in... Was that not in reach? Oh no. Yeah, it wasn't in reach. I'm so sorry, Hamtaro!
Got any snacks around here?
Sorry, Hamtaro. Go, Hamtaro! You can do it. I believe in you. Get the tree stump for some reason. Also, why does it vanish? Why do you eat it? Also, why do you eat a house? Yay! He did it. His level went from 5 to 4.
For sure.
I still hate his voice. Oh, he got slimmer. The score is now 14, which is a lot. Let's see, this one would fit here, but then only one space would fit there. Guess this fits here. Oh, let's wait for a few more pieces there. Hello, miss. Hey there, fellas. I'm in a real bind here. Help an old gal out, wouldn't you? What seems to be the problem, madam? My sweet little bird fell down a hole in the ground. I want to help the poor thing, but I just can't reach her. Do you have any ideas? I believe there's something we can try. The trapped bird. Oh no! Oh no, L'Oreal's poor little bird has fallen down a long winding hole in the ground. In front of the bird are 3 paths labeled A, B and C. Which tunnel should the bird take in order to make it back above ground? Okay, I don't want to get with this snake. So it's here, here, here. This is just the same way, so it's B.
This should do the trick.
Yeah.
Ha! Wonderful.
Very nice. The bird can safely escape here underground. Her underground confines by following tunnel B. Any other tunnel will lead her deeper underground or into the mouth of a very hungry snake. Poor snake. Didn't get any food. There's my little birdie. I was worried she'd be stuck down there forever. I wish I had some way of thanking you properly. Oh, I know. Here you can have this tea set and this lovely herbs. Take them, I insist. Tea set minigame. I don't remember this at all. I got ingredients. Okay. I don't remember this at all. What is this? Add multiple measures of herbs. What? Let's take a look at that. Combine the ingredients you gathered to make varieties of delectable teas. Tea ingredients currently in your possession can be found in the boxes shown on the touchscreen. Touch an ingredient to learn its name and the properties it can give your tea. When you're ready to make the tea, put them in a teapot. More than one measurement, okay. Put it there, okay, okay. And then I have a amount of tea and it's 12 recipes total, okay. Combine 3 ingredients. What if I put just 3 of the same? What do I get here? Oh, not good tea. Okay. The real beauty of tea is the way different flavors come together. Try using a variety of ingredients. Okay. Yeah, we put a lot of the same ingredient, but all it made was a boring one-note tea. Okay. So let's put 2 of this and 1 of this. Oh, it's so not good. Professor, there's smoke coming out of this tea. We may have unwittingly invented a drink that should never have been. I'm no coward. I'm not coward, but I'm not brave enough to drink any of that stuff. Well then, our course of action is clear. Let's seal this recipe away and never make it again. Okay. Maybe I just take 1 of each for now. 1 pot of tea. Oh, this is a little sour and a little sweet. Yum. It certainly have to tip my hat to this tea's drinkability. I imagine it would be deliciously iced as well. Yep, and since it's nice and light, I'm sure just about anyone would be happy to have a cup. Yes, I myself am partially to its lovely fruity aftertaste. Okay, what if we have 2 of these and 1 of these? Let's try all combinations. Nope. The tea smells a bit, well, funny. Are you sure we can drink this, Professor? Why not take a sip and find out for yourself? Ooh, I think I give this one a miss. Where did I go wrong? I was so sure I brewed something good too. Okay. So 2 of this, 1 of this. Is this something? Nope. Okay, we already had this. I already added 2 of this. What if 2 of this, 1 of this? So I had that already. Nope. Yep. Terrible. I think I had all combinations. So let's find more ingredients before I get too deep into tea brewing. Oh, it doesn't go farther here. What's the house? This is a small house, but it's decidedly charming. Like this whole game. This whole game is just charming. Oh, this is... I can go there now, but I haven't seen the other side. Harnessing the power of nature is quite an impressive feat. It is indeed. Hint coins? No hint coins? Can't believe that. Really? None? Oh, there's one. Okay. Hello, mister. Gracious, the weather couldn't be finer for celebrating Dropstone's fancy 50th anniversary. My memory's not what it used to be, but you're not from around here, are you? Waiting for the train? How do I know, you ask? Well, this isn't the first time it's happened. As fancy as the train is, it must be in rotten shape. Shut up, Sonny. More often than not, the train gets fixed in a few hours. So they always stop here. I'm guessing that's on purpose. What's with the festival and all? There's plenty to see and do here in the meantime. Thank you for the information. If I could trouble you for a moment, though, I'd like to ask about the relic known as the illusion box. You may also know it as Pandora's box. Oh dear me. Oh dear me, I've never heard of such a dreadful thing. Never, you hear? Well, I'm not sure if I want to talk to you anymore. To be frank, I was in high spirits till you came along. Now I'm grumpier than a cat in the rain. If you want to prove you're sorry for ruining my day, solve this puzzle. World's best golfer. A pro golfer has an amazing ability to consistently put distances of 3, 5, 7 and 11 meters. Strangely enough, those are the only distances he can put. Currently, our golfer stands on the green with his ball 20 meters from the hole. What is the fewest number of strokes he can use to get the ball into the hole? Assuming that the ball is hit farther than the distance remaining to the hole, it will roll over to the other side without going into the cup. So I can't go over. So I can do 11, 7 and 3. If I do 11 and 7, I can't get to 20. What if I do 11 and 5? 11 and 5 is 16 and I can't get a 4 either. What if I go 7 and 5? And then I need, that's 12 and I need 8. Oh boy. I'm not good at these math puzzles. What if it rolls over and then I just put it back? Is that a thing? Can I somehow reach like 23? 11 plus 7 is 18. Plus 3, no, plus 5 is 23. And then minus 3 would be 20. That would be, like, wait, that was 11 plus 7 plus 5. And then I'm 3 over, so I go back 3. So that's 4 strokes. It probably can be done. Wait, 1, 2, wait, 11, 7, 5, 3. Yeah, that's 4. Let's try 4.
And now to test my theory.
It's not 4.
Oh, my.
Remember, this is a pro golfer we're talking about. He can do some pretty amazing things. Okay. Is there a way to achieve that faster than 4? What if I go 7 and 7 is 14? Plus 11 is 25. But that's also again 4. What if I put... oh boy. What if I put 11? No, not 11. What? 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 11 is 23. And that's the same, that's also 4. It's probably doable in 3, but I don't know how. Maybe he can just walk up to it and just put it in. So it's 11 plus 11 is 22. But then I'm already way too over. It's probably doable in 3 and I just don't know how. I just can't figure it out.
And now to test my theory.
No, it's not doable in 3. So can't he go over?
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
It can't be doable in 2. If I can't even figure out how to do it in 3, how would it be doable in 2? 3, 5, 7 and 11 meters. Strangely enough, and those are the only distances. Currently, our golfer stands in the green. What is the fewest number of strokes you can use to get the ball into the hole? Assume that if the ball is hit farther than the distance remaining to the hole, it will roll over to the other side without going into the cup. Yeah, it rolls over, but then you can turn around. And then it would be 4. How is it not 4 or 3? Okay, let me get a hint. The correct solution doesn't involve the golfer overshooting the hole. Okay, so it's not overshooting. Okay. That complicates things. So it's 11. Plus, it's not 7, it's not 5. Plus 3 is 14, but then I can't get 6. What if I start with 7? 7 plus 7 is 14. Can't get a 6 again. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 plus 5 is 20. But that would be 4 again. Like, 4 5s would work, but that's too much. What is the trick in this one? I don't get it. He can do 11, he can do 3, and he can do 5 and 7. Can he just do it? Somehow just do it in 2? I don't...
This should do the trick.
Yeah, okay, how does he do it? I don't understand this one.
Gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Ah, he goes around. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't like that. If our friends, the pro golfer, puts 2 diagonal shots as shown above, you can sink the ball in 2 shots. No one ever said the golfer had to put directly towards the goal, did they? Sure, in order to sink the putt using the method shown above, they need to calculate the angle of each shot perfectly, but that's probably why they call them a pro. Yeah, I don't like that. No, I liked my idea with the overshooting better. That's the ticket. Very nice. You've got a good head on your shoulders, Sonny. Mind you'd need one to wear that hat. Oh yeah, the hat. Reminds me of the 3rd game. Sad. Look at all the stalls. Now that's what I call a festival. Oh, I just love all the hustle and bustle. It's so wonderful. Shall we take some more of the plaza sights in then? Definitely. We decided to go sightseeing. Woo! First hint coins and hidden puzzles. Oh. Look at this little monument here, Professor. It appears to be commemorating something. Let's see what's written on it. The wrong date. Dropstone was founded 50 years ago and the founders commissioned a stone sculpture to commemorate that day. Unfortunately, the dozy sculpture managed to engrave the wrong date onto it. The whole village had to live with the oh god, I don't know that word. The stupid sculpture until some bright spark realized that converting it in a certain way would enable the correct date to be displayed. Think about what the sculpture could have been converted into in order to display the correct date. On which date was Dropstone founded? Answer in 4 digits. If you fill it with water. What is it then? Wait. If I fill it with water, the 8 stays the same. The 1 kinda stays the same. And this one is an S. Could maybe be a 3. So the 13, 8. Is that it?
And now to test my theory.
Yeah, okay. Cause fountain, water, mirror
Have it.
makes sense. Yeah. When converted into a fountain, water fills the bowl, allowing this true date of the dropstone founding 13A to be displayed. The inattentive sculptor must have been relieved at getting away with such a sloppy chiseling. Honestly, that wasn't very sloppy because the chiseling is quite nice. According to the writing here, this village was founded by its first settler 50 years ago. 50 years sounds like a long time for a person, but I suppose it's not very long for a village. Quite so. But this fact just invites more questions. Why did this settler come here in the first place? It's hard to believe that he or she simply set forth from their old residence to found a new village. Yeah, that had something to do with how she died, but I don't remember exactly what was the thing. If I'm not mistaken, this building must be the village hall. Yep, it looks like it's closed for today. Well, they probably wanted to give everyone a chance to enjoy today's festivities. Look, this reminds me of a puzzle set in front of a village hall like this one. Care to give it a go? You know I do, Professor. The mayoral election. 3 people at odds with one another are running for mayor in the upcoming town election. They are all locals of the town, which has a voter population of 40. In order to win, a candidate must get more votes than any other candidate. If each of the 40 voters cast a single vote, wow, that would be a really great vote participation, and every vote is recognized. What is the fewest number of votes a candidate needs to secure victory? So if everyone votes, we have 40 votes. Okay, let's start with 40 divided by 3 would be, if everyone got equal votes, that doesn't go, it's 13.3 something. Period. What if one person got 14 votes? What if one person got 0 votes? One person got 0 votes. Then one person needs 20. No, one person gets 19 and one gets 21 votes. But what if one person gets 14 votes? Another person and the other 2 get 13 votes? Because it's divided by 3, it's 13.3 something, so 13 plus 13 plus 14 should make 40. Right, wait. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 4, yeah, makes 30, so 14, right?
Let's see
No,
if this works.
not right. Too bad. Think hard about the clues you've been given and try again. Okay, do they need one? They are all locals of the town, which has a vote population of 40 in order to win. Oh, they don't. They are part of the population. If each of the 40 voters cast a single vote and every vote is recognized, what is the fewest number of votes a candidate needs to secure victory? But it doesn't matter that they're part of the people who vote, right? How do I get less than 14? Or maybe it's more than 14? They're voting themselves. I think I have to get back to this one. I can't solve it right now. Giving up so soon, my boy. Pity. Yes, thank you, Layton. I will get back to that one later. Hello, mister? Oh no, parting with one so dear to your heart is even more painful than the tightest. When she was a child, I used to read her until she fell asleep. She looked just like an angel. Oh, nothing cuts so deep as separation. Cripes, I don't know about that. I've never really given it much thought. Oh, fret not, I wasn't expecting, when as young as yourself, to fully understand my malaise. Don't mind me, I'll just excuse myself now. Do you think he just got dumped? Actually, it seems sad in a different way, didn't he? Best not to pry too deeply into the private affairs of others, Luke. It's not becoming of a gentleman. You're right, Professor. Puzzle. Hey, fellows. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Albert, and I'm beautiful Dropstone's #1 fan. Heard you've been running around Dropstone asking questions, but you haven't talked to me yet. If you solve this puzzle, then I, the king of Dropstone trivia, will answer your questions. 58. Boys Club. Below is a wheel of male and female portraits. Select a portrait and, counting that portrait as 1, move 6 portraits either clockwise or anti-clockwise and cross out the last... Wait. Select a portrait and, counting that portrait as 1, move 6 portraits either clockwise or anti-clockwise and cross out the last of these 6 portraits. Repeat this pattern starting from the next available portrait and always moving in the same direction. Remember to skip the ones you crossed out. If you start at the right portrait, you can remove all the women in the wheel, leaving only the 6 portraits of men behind. Which portrait is this? Okay. Which is circle your answer. Okay, let's say... So I go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I start at him, I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross her out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross her out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross her out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross her out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, Luke. Okay, not him. What if I start 1 over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, already doesn't work. What's with him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 also doesn't work. Okay, this one doesn't hit a woman. What if I go anti-clockwise? What if I start here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already crosses out. It doesn't work. What if I start here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, I did it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I started this guy, but I go counterclockwise.
This should do the trick.
Nice.
And there we have it.
Very nice. If you begin counting from this man and proceed anti-clockwise around the wheel, you'll eventually remove all the female portraits. The reason why I originally started with him because he was opposite of the 3 ladies. Expertly solved. Oh, it gave me chills. It really did. Oh, ask away. If you've got any questions about the village or its history, I'm your man. It's slightly off topic, but do you know anything about the relic known as the illusion box? You may have heard people refer to it as Pandora's box as well. It's hard to believe, but you've gone beyond my area of expertise. I've never heard of the thing. What I can tell you is that the old people in this village jump at the very mention of the supernatural. From what I've gathered, it seems they have some connection to the village in the days of its founding. Unfortunately, that's all the info I can really give you on that subject. Sorry to let you down. You were not helpful. There are some more stalls over the other way. Let's see what kind of stuff they've got going on. Okay, going to the right first. It's cow balloons! Oh, they're so cute! Wow, look at this gigantic cow balloons! It looks like the village are setting up for the livestock competition. Livestock competition? That sounds like fun. Yes, it's certainly like to see those competitions myself, but it doesn't appear quite ready to start yet. Harvest Moon, livestock competition. While we were waiting, can we go and see more of the village? Certainly, we can return later when the competition commences. Yay! We walk around and wait for the competition. Nope. Aw, the competition still hasn't started. What do I have to say? Those large balloons are in the shape of cows. Yes, I guess that Layton maybe give me some more information on that. Oops, nope. Didn't want to click on that again. Hint coins. Hint coins. Oh, 3 hint coins. Oop. As a gentleman, I feel it is my duty to take one of these balloons. Yes, Luke. Go ahead. Let's take a look at the other way now that it's available. What did he say? What did he say? That must be a farm. I wonder if the cows are out gazing now. Why does the barrel not have in coin? I feel betrayed. Core, I wish I could have lived in a mansion surrounded by trees. Look at these tracks continuing past those mountains. I don't see the tracks. Okay, hello, mister. I never forget a face, and I don't know any of yours. You must have come on the Voluntary Express. Since you're new in town, let me clue you in on a few key facts about Dropstone. I know you're interested, so don't act all bashful and reserved on my account. Listen, if you only know one name in Dropstone, make sure it's Mr. Anderson's. Not only is the man swimming in money, but he's basically runs Dropstone. But he's a top bloke who treats everyone with respect, even the postman. That'll be me, by the way. You can tell a lot about a man by the way he treats his local postie. But even nice guys like him have troubles. I heard he spent all his time worrying about his daughter. That reminds me, I just saw a pair of unusual characters head up towards Mr. Anderson's house. They say that they were policemen from London, but something about them seems awfully fishy to me. 2 people, huh? Are you referring to Inspectors Chamley and his assistant? So he's not a constable, he's just an assistant. Chalmy, you say? That sounds right. He said he was here on official police business and needed to see Mr. Anderson. Do you think there's a connection between this Mr. Anderson and the Elysian Box Professor? Well, it seems that Mr. Anderson serves as the head of this community. It's only natural that he'd know about who and what passes through this area. He's a big fish, alright. You're bang on money about that. I mean, even the owner of the Voluntary Express stops in to pay him a visit when he's in town. Yes, I bet those 2 officers are being waited on like the kings at Mr. Anderson's as we speak. But enough chit-chat. We've got a festival going on now, so go and have some fun. What did he say? That must... Oh, that's the farm again. Okay, so this big house is... Oh, it goes in it? Okay. Aww. Oh, I just wanted to look at a cat. This cat sculpture certainly is expressive. Yep, it's a cute one. Oh, if you like cats, Professor, I've got just a puzzle for you. Crazy cats! Oh, it's another one of those. One of the three colored pictures, A, B, or C, is the same picture as the black and white one displayed at the far left. Can you find which one? The only difference is that the picture on the far left has its content flipped left to right and its colors inverted and changed to black and white. Okay, so this flipped. Okay, what's the difference between these pictures? Is it some dots? No, it has the right amount of pause. Is it the loop? No. Is it something in the background? Yeah, this background is... This is smaller than the other ones. So it's not C. Because this is farther. What's the difference between these two? Is it like something in the... There? No. It's not the spots, it's not the colors, it is like eyes, nothing there. Oh boy. I hope it's not something that I can't see because of how pixelated it is. Or maybe I'm just blind. Okay, so this is the same shape. Same amounts of dots, same amount of cattiness. Same amount of claws. Same amount of blue. Same amount... Oh, this one is longer than this one. And this one does have a longer one. So the correct one is B.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yay! I did it! Woohoo!
And there we have it.
Well spotted. B is in this picture you were looking for. The cat's eyebrows and A and the pattern of the lines in the background and C are different from the picture on the left. You always make it look so easy. Okay, let's see. More hint coins. Aw, these are so cute. The fish is the fish a stuffed animal as well? It's quite the variety of paints. More hint coins. More hint coins. Hello, miss. Greetings. I don't think I've seen you around these parts before. May I ask your name? Of course. My name is Herschel Layton, Professor of the Archaeology, Gressala University. Man, his title is not good to pronounce for me. Charmed, sir. Welcome to Dropstone, Professor Layton. My name is Dorotha, and I'm a maid at the service of the Anderson family. Tell me, what brings you to our humble village? My companion and I are after an artifact known as the Illusion Box. Have you heard that name before? Can't say I have. But the master's quite knowledgeable about curiosities such as that. The master, madam? Oh yes, excuse me, thoughtlessly. I kept forgetting you're new here. You see, I'd venture... There's not a single resident of the village who doesn't know Mr. Anderson. I see. Well, if it's possible, we'd be very grateful for an audience with Mr. Anderson. Normally I'd say he'd be glad to receive you, but lately he's been preoccupied with his daughter. I don't mean to pry, but has there been some issue between Mr. Anderson and his daughter? Well, yes, between you and me and the wall, his daughter has been secretly planning a trip alone. Secretly planning a trip alone? I hope she's not planning to run away. What's worse is that the master has started to suspect something's going on behind his back. But after much discussion, we servants have decided to give her a warm send-off. So you're in support of allowing this girl to go off on her own? Why is that? Because the purpose of this trip is to fulfill the wishes of the young lady mistress's late grandmother. I see. May I inquire as to what those wishes might have been? Well, I myself have only heard scraps of the story from other people, so I can't say much. But whatever the request, it is one that the young miss seems to feel But whatever the request, it's one that the young mistress seems to feel is extremely important. Oh, look at it. Here I am gossiping away when there's supper to prepare. Please excuse me, Professor Layton. I need to get back to work. Oh, wait a second. Right, she's gone. Is it just me, Professor, or does this sound like Mr. Anderson's daughter is planning to leave home? If she is, doesn't it seem strange to you that the family servants are cheering her on? I mean, to be fair, we don't know how old she is. She could be like an adult. Yes, very, and I think about the consequences should Mr. Anderson find out what's been going on. The servants must have truly solid reason if they're resolved to keep a secret like this. What could it possibly be? I'm getting the feeling Dropstone isn't as ordinary as it looks. You're not the only one, Luke, but enough speculation. Let's go and explore more of the village. Okay, Professor. I'm just gonna do one more. I'm gonna check out one more puzzle and then I'm done for today, I think. What a cute little farm. Yes, and the weather is so nice that even the animals grazing in the fields seems to be in a good mood. This seems like the perfect time for a quick puzzle. See if you can solve this one. Last puzzle for the day. Let's see what it is. 4 horses. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. You have 4 horses, all of which travel at different speeds and traveling from point A to point B. These horses take 1, 2, 4 and 6 hours respectively. One day you decide to move all your horses from point A to point B. However, you can only move a maximum of 2 horses at a time, and you need to ride a horse back to point A each time you return to move your other horses. Knowing you can only move as fast as the slowest horse you're traveling with, what is the fewest number of hours it will take to move all the horses? Okay. So first you take the fastest and the slowest horse. So you take 6 hours. Leave the 6-hour horse there. Then you have to go back, which takes you 1 hour. There you pick up the 4-hour horse. And it takes 4 hours to get back. You leave the 4-hour horse there. Take the 1-hour horse back. Pick up the 2-hour horse. And then you take 2 hours. 2 hours to get back. And then all the horses are there. So that would be 10, 11, 12, 14 hours. That sounds too much. What if I take the 1-hour horse and the 6-hour horse? So I take 6 hours. Because that horse is the slowest. Leave the 6-hour horse. Go back 1 hour. Take the 2 and the 4-hour horse. But I can't leave them both there. You can ride the horse back to point A each time you have to return. Let's finish that thought. So I leave the 4-hour horse, go back 2 hours. And then I go back 1 hour, 2 hours. So that would be 6, 7, 11, 14, 16. So that's 1 more than before. Can I do it faster than 15 hours? Probably. So, first one always takes 6 hours, because a 6-hour horse needs to get there somehow. Easiest way to get back is a 1-hour horse. Then the 4-hour horse always takes 4 hours. Then I have to go back 1 hour. And then I take the 2-hour horse. That would be 14. probably easier. It's probably you can do it faster than 14. But that's what I'm getting. No. Okay.
Looks like I botched that one.
Think hard about what the puzzle is asking you to do. Yeah, I understand. So if they could all go at the same time, then 6 would be the minimum. But that's not possible. I always need to go back. And the fastest way to get back is a 1-hour horse. All your horses from A to B. However, you can only move a maximum of 2 horses at a time, and you need to ride the horse back to point A each time you return to move your other horses. Knowing you can only move as fast as the slowest horse you're traveling with. What is the fewest number of horses? Oh, the fewest number of hours, not horses. Hours it will take to move. So if it's not 14... Okay, let's get a hint. When crossing back over from B to A, you want to move as quickly as possible, so make sure you put yourself in a position to cross over to A on the 1-hour horse when possible. However, if you always make traveling back on your 1-hour horse your top priority, you may end up wasting time on other legs of the journey. Don't assume you always need to return from B to A on the 1-hour horse. Okay, yeah, I got that. In order to move all your horses from A to B, the shortest amount of time you'll need to cross over from A to B 3 times and return from B to A twice. How do you make the most effective use of the limited number of crossings? What? From A to B 3 times. And return from B to A twice. Okay. First 6-hour horse. Return 1-hour horse. Go back with the 4 and 2-hour horse. Go back with the 2-hour horse. And then go back with the 2-hour horse. Like with both of them. 6, 7, 4, like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So that would be 10, 14, it would be 15. But I already was down to 14. What if I take the 2-hour and the 6-hour horse first? But then I need 2 hours back where I could save time. So 6 hours for the slow horse, because it needs to go there. I need a third hint. First bring your 1-hour and your 2-hour horse over to B, then return to A on your 1-hour horse. Next bring your 4 and 6-hour horse over to B and return A to the 2-hour horse. Okay, that's basically the solution. 1 and 2 hour. Okay, first the 1 and 2 hour horse. 1 and 2 are over there. Then I go back on the 1-hour horse. 1-hour horse. Then I take the 4 and 6-hour horse. Return on the 2-hour horse. And get back on the 2-hour horse. 6, 10, 13. So 13, not 14.
Here goes.
Took me all the hints. And the last hint was basically the solution. So it's like, okay. That's right. To start, take your 1 and 2 hour horse, then ride on your 1 hour horse back. Next, ride out on your 4 and 6 hour horse and return on your 2 hour horse. At this point, you have been moving horses for 11 hours, 3 in the first execution and 8 in the next. Now you should back at point A with your 1 and 2 hour horses. Ride them both across the point B to finish the task in 13 hours. Man, I don't like this type of puzzle, not my thing. The animals out on the farm look like they're really enjoying the sun. Of course, look, animals enjoy nature's glory as much as you and I do, if not more so. Yep, and we will talk to this fine gentleman next time, because I'm tired. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!